Hi, it's Erik, and it's time for our video conversation for the week. When I arrived in Washington on Monday, there were 140 Southview Middle School students from Edina waiting for me on the Capitol steps, which was a great opportunity to enjoy spending some time with some of our students out in Edina. I enjoy meeting with so many folks that take the time to come to meet with me during the spring break season. So if you're coming in town, make sure you stop by my office in the Cannon Building to visit myself or my staff. We look forward to seeing you. Now it's time to get into our questions, though. And the first, actually, is an email that came in from Jean in Excelsior. She writes in, "Dear Erik, I'm a constituent and my daughter-in-law is currently living with breast cancer. I ask for your support and passage of a 2016 federal budget that provides robust funding for the National Institutes of Health. The NIH funds important biomedical research that increases basic scientific knowledge that can be applied to reduce illnesses and their burden saves lives. Please support this important work." Well, first of all, Jean, thanks for letting me know of your interest in this issue. There's no doubt that breast cancer is still the leading cause of death, cancer death, among women. Providing robust funding for NIH, the National Institutes of Health, is very important to find future cures and using that research. But we also need to make sure we're working on preventative models. And I'm co-sponsoring legislation that identifies these types of prevention measures so we can identify breast cancer before it becomes more of a problem in our healthcare system as well. Most importantly, we need to make sure that we're finding a cure for this deadly disease. I also received an email from Doug in Long Lake, and he writes in, "Congressman Paulsen, as an electrical contractor and business owner, I'm writing to urge you to support and co-sponsor the Death Tax Repeal Act of 2015. This legislation includes a full and total repeal of the estate tax. The estate tax is essentially a penalty that families like mine must pay to the government for the, quote, privilege of keeping their business in their family. I ask for your support to pass this legislation. Thank you, Doug." Actually, Doug, I agree with your perspective. I'll just tell you that on the Ways and Means Committee, we had a hearing just this week where we heard testimony from family farmers and from ranchers and from small business people that have had these operations in their own families for generations, and they want to keep them in their families for generations. The truth is, the death tax or the estate tax, it hurts the wrong people. A lot of folks think that it only affects wealthy individuals when the truth is it's hurting family individuals or family businesses, some like Johnstone Supply that are located in Bloomington, Minnesota, one that I talked about at the hearing. We need to make sure that we allow families to continue, not only to make sure their business may pass on to the next generation, but that they don't get closed down or have to sell off part of the business just because a family member dies. I've met with many Minnesotans that literally have millions of dollars that are being tied up in estate costs for lawyers and accountants rather than being used to invest and grow the business and create more jobs. Thanks for listening this week. If you have a question, a thought, or an idea, don't hesitate to reach out on Facebook, Twitter, of course on my website at paulsen.house.gov, and have a great weekend.